Hey guys, it's Vince here from Cigar Fumidor, and welcome to this video. Today I'm smoking one of my favorite all-time 100% Cuban cigars. This is the Cohiba Siglo IV. Just a beautiful cigar. If you take a look at it, it's beautifully constructed. There's really not any noticeable veins, very light. It's just a really nice cigar. And as you can take, if you take a close look at this, you see that band, you see the hologram at the top and the bottom of the band. This is something that's fairly new to Cohiba because the Cohiba brand is one of the best, really the best well-known cigar brands in the world. And it's also been one of the most counterfeited cigars in the world. You may have had some friends that have come back from Mexico or Cuba and whatever, and they've said, hey, I got this great deal on these Cohibas. This is from a guy that was working in the factory, and he slipped them out the back door, or they fell off a truck or whatever. Well, those are most likely fakes. And one of the reasons why Cohiba decided to go with this hologram band was to make it harder to counterfeit, because the earlier Cohiba band was very easy to duplicate. So if you're not smoking a Cohiba that has the hologram band on it, it's most likely a fake. Don't smoke it, throw them out. So a little bit about this Cohiba. First of all, it is about 5.5 inches long, ring gauge of 46, 100% Cuban, filler, binder, wrapper. The tobacco comes from the region of the Pinar del Rio region, located on the west side of the island of Cuba. The region within that province is called the Vallarta Abaco region, and it's been long known as one of the best places in the world to grow tobacco, and they've been growing tobacco there since about 1830. So the soil is perfect, the environment is perfect, and this is one of the things that makes these Cohibas very special. The other thing that makes these Cohibas very special is that there's a third fermentation process that the tobacco goes through. Very unique to Cohibas. And what they do is they take the filler tobacco and they put it in wood barrels to ferment. This creates a much smoother taste, and I think these are just lovely cigars. So let's go ahead and light one up. So I'm gonna grab my cutter. I like one of these straightforward blades. Cut it off. And I'm just going to toast the tip of it. Already just a really nice flavored cigar. What I love about Cubans is you really get this earthy tobacco flavor. It's such a smooth flavor. There's really no spice in here. I'm not tasting anything like peppers. I'm just tasting a really natural tobacco, and it's just a great flavor. One of the things, and this is a little story about how the Cohibas began. Back in the mid '60s, one of Fidel Castro's bodyguards was smoking one of his private brands of cigars. And these were cigars that were made by a local cigar artisan by the name of Eduardo Ribera. When Fidel began to smell the aroma of the cigars, he approached the bodyguard and said, "Where did you get these cigars?" And so when he found out that there was a local cigar artisan that made these in very limited quantities, just as a private stock, Fidel said, "Let's find this man." They found him. They gave him tools. They gave him some helpers to create more cigars. And by about 1968, the Cohiba brand was created. And it began with a very limited quantity of cigars. About 3,000 boxes a year, roughly, were created, using, again, the tobacco from the Pinar del Rio region. And these cigars were kept for high-ranking government officials, such as Fidel and his brother Raul, and also given out to visiting dignitaries and so on. And it wasn't until 1982 that they really commercialized the Cohiba brand, and it just has become an absolute sensation since then. So, interesting story how it was found and created. So far, really good tasting notes. A lot of smoke, really nice flavor. And so I'm going to come back in a few minutes and just let you know how the rest of this cigar is progressing. So guys, we are roughly about 25% of the way down, and it's just an amazing smoke. We have a nice medium to dark ash. It's burning very nicely. Lots of smoke, really nice earthy flavors, the kind that I really do enjoy. Very natural flavors. I forgot to mention that the tobacco that is used in the Cohiba is called the Vigas Finas de Primera, and that is translated into the finest tobacco grown, and the finest tobacco fields as well. And this is, of course, is found in that same Cuban region. So it's an expensive smoke. In Canada, this was $46 Canadian. Roughly translated, it's probably about 35 American, roughly. So it's an expensive smoke, but it's really just a really great cigar when you just want to chill out and just spoil yourself a little bit with a really top-end Cuban. So thank you for watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe below. And as well, feel free to share this with a friend as well. All right, thank you. Until next time.